It's the end of an era.
All that spare change I used to get.
Sorry, I spilled Bud Light on you.
I wrote a song. Sorry. Here we go.
The crisp, refreshing taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
We did this for obvious reasons, so you could have access to the players, you know, because we know that today's a tough day from the standpoint of, you know, you wrap up and send them on their way. And I thought we had a very productive meeting. It included a lot of different things earlier today, from the standpoint of kind of going back through what happened this year and why, and you know, where we're headed next year, and what's going to take place in between, that being the off-season program. And it's not something that they necessarily want to hear about, but it's something that we discussed, and how important it is to, you know, take responsibility for your actions during this time off, and let's get through the off season without any off the field incidents. So we covered everything. I think physically, and talking to most of the players, they had a few games left in their bodies and disappointed. But you know, we'll learn from you know, what happened this year. You know, I told them, you know how proud that the staff was, from the standpoint of how they rallied around Kel. You know, when Sam went down, and we said, quote, let's give them hell with Kel, and we did. And they beat some good teams and played hard right to the end. So now we got a lot to look forward to. Overall, I think we've improved over last year's, but the record doesn't reflect it. But I think we've got a team moving into the off-season program that's significantly better than the team that we took in last year. So is that a good start?
Handed out some awards today, Coach.
Yes. The Rookie of the Year went to Zach Stacy. The Spirit Award went to James Laurinaitis. And the MVP, as I told them, went to about 12 left tackles in the National Football League. But it went to Robert Quinn. So.
Given some of the adversity that you guys had this year, obviously 7-9 wasn't what you were looking for coming in, but just your view of, you know, the trajectory of where you guys ended up in that second half of the year.
Well, yeah, I mean, we played some good opponents, and we played them well, especially here at home, and that was good to see. You know, we had some near mistake-free games, and I think we can draw from those. You know, in the games that we made mistakes, we were not successful. The games we turned the football over, we were not successful. The games we had, you know, too many penalties, we were not successful, and that was addressed as well. So, you know, again, you know, as a team, you get better through an off-season program, working with the individual players, helping them to, you know, maintain their strengths, work on their weaknesses. You get better through acquiring better personnel through draft and free agency. And to me, I told them the focus today, the third area we have to get better is in the areas of penalties. And we'll address that, and we'll correct that. We'll get it fixed.